The alpha wolf ain't out there beefing and squabbling with every young pup that's trying to nip at his heels. But when there's a real threat, then the alpha wolf's there representing and taking care of the squad. And that's really kind of how boxing is. Like, you can waste all your energy in the ring, in the gym, be those gym warriors that we've all heard about, or you can make sure you pace yourself and hopefully have something in the tank for your career. So for me, that's the balancing point, is making sure that I'm well rested and healthy. Because at my age, health is the most important thing, isn't it? Mentally, it's just having to be able to accept that you're going to a potential situation where you don't have the outcome that you want being in front of you, and you have to try and will it to happen. And so I think it's that constant battle with yourself to stay on the path and to not lose focus, and just to always be mindful that this is the hurt business. Just being able to stay on top of my training and to have the confidence that in spite of all of the challenges right now, I mean, I'm going to be going back to a guy's hometown in Quebec. I'm going to be fighting the promoter's guy, so there's challenges that are built in there inherently. I'm fighting a really big guy, and there hasn't been any sparring that I've been able to take advantage of out here that's even close to the size of the guy that I'm fighting. So just staying on top of my game has been a real challenge, but I did it for 20 years. I treaded water for 20 years waiting for this opportunity, so I'm ready and I'm focused. These are my sparring gloves. These are my bag gloves. Confidence that there's nothing any man is going to put me through in 4 rounds or any rounds that equates to what I've went through to get to this point. So the bottom line is 28 years of experience as a fighter, a lifetime of taking care of my body and staying focused on one goal, one single task. I'm ready for this fight. And at the end of the day, there is nothing that this guy is going to put me through in 4 rounds that I haven't been through or that I haven't seen. So that confidence that I take with me now into the ring is ultimately something that I walk around with quietly. And it's not conceit, it's not arrogance, it's confidence in my abilities and my skills and my training. I put the work in, so I'm going to get the result. Once you get to a certain level of conditioning though, it's like you can do it. It's just how sore are you the next day is the question, right? It's like right now I do deadlifts and I'm sore the next day, but I'm not sore 48 hours later anymore. I was getting ready for a fight in March against Devin Neese, and it didn't happen because of this COVID stuff. And so, I took a little bit of time where I let myself decompress and heal up a little bit, and then I just got back to the drawing board. The first thing was getting that road work in there, hitting the tracks, using my altitude mask to make sure that I keep my cardio up. I do a lot of foam rolling, I do a lot of stretching and myofascial release, always trying to stay loose and limber. I do a fair amount of resistance training, but it's not in a conventional way. One of the things that I would strongly recommend for any athlete is that you train sports specific. Like, if you want to be a boxer, don't go into a gym and start doing bodybuilding routines. It's ultimately gonna change how you operate in the gym, how you perform. And so ultimately you should know what you want when you go into the gym, what your focus is. You should really be focusing on explosivity stuff, body weight stuff, agility stuff. So ladder work is great exercises for boxers. I would have to say definitely foam rolling and learning how to use those types of tools to release trigger points and whatnot to keep yourself moving forward. I call it muscle maintenance. And I think just training your brain on how to stay positive, that's the most important thing for a fighter. At the end of the day, every guy that you go in the ring with is a potential loss on your career or your record. So train the best that you possibly can and never let conditioning be the reason. But mentally, that game is just so big. I mean, back in the day, Mike Tyson had everybody beat before he even stepped into the ring. He was terrifying to people. And ultimately, it's because he came with an intensity that was like life or death, man. So, train your brain to stay positive and to tell yourself that I can do it. I can win. I can win that round. I can beat the guy to the punch. I'm 39 years old, and every guy that I fight is younger than me, but none of them seem to get to the target faster than me. I walk in with that quiet confidence that no matter what, I might be shorter, I might be lighter, I might have less reach, but I'm faster than everybody, and I believe that I'm better than everybody that I get in the ring with. And until somebody proves otherwise, that's how I roll.